Before we begin, a few important words. This recording is intended for relaxation, personal development, and general well-being. It is not therapy, it is not medical treatment, and it is not a substitute for professional care from a licensed healthcare provider. No specific results are promised or guaranteed. Every person's experience is unique, and what you take from this session is entirely your own. If you are dealing with a medical condition, a mental health concern, or are currently receiving treatment of any kind, please continue to work with your healthcare provider. This recording is meant to complement your well-being, never to replace professional guidance. Hypnosis recordings, while effective for many people, are not a replacement for working one-on-one with a trained and highly skilled clinical hypnotherapist. If you are dealing with a specific issue and would like personalized help, I invite you to visit PhobiaFree.Life and schedule a free consultation with a certified clinical hypnotherapist. Before we begin, this recording contains hypnosis. Please do not listen to this while driving, operating machinery, or doing anything that requires your full attention. Find a quiet, comfortable place where you can simply relax, undisturbed, for the duration of this session. If at any time you need to be fully alert, you can simply open your eyes, take a deep breath, and return to full waking awareness immediately. Find yourself in a comfortable position now. And you don't need to do anything in particular, just allow your body to settle the way it naturally wants to when given permission to simply be still. You might notice the weight of your body against whatever is supporting you right now. And isn't it interesting how you never really noticed that support before, and yet it was always there? Your eyes can remain open, or they may find their own way to close. And some people find their eyes closing almost before they expect them to. And that's perfectly fine, because your unconscious mind always knows exactly what it needs. With each breath you take, you don't even have to try to relax, because relaxation isn't something you do. It's something you allow, and your body already knows how. Perhaps you notice a gentle heaviness beginning in your shoulders, or maybe it starts somewhere else entirely. It doesn't matter where it begins, only that it spreads slowly, naturally, the way warmth spreads through your hands on a cold day, without any effort at all. And as that comfortable feeling continues to deepen, your mind may begin to drift a little, the way it does in those moments just before sleep, when thoughts become softer, less urgent, more like clouds passing than anything requiring your attention. You don't need to follow every word I say. In fact, your unconscious mind is already doing exactly what it needs to do, and your conscious mind is welcome to rest. With every breath out, just a little more comfortable, a little more settled, a little more yours. And when you're ready, we can go somewhere quite wonderful together. There's a very old idea, one that's shown up in nearly every culture throughout history, that there's a place you can go where the normal rules don't apply, where you can fly if you want to fly, walk through walls if you want to walk through walls, visit any place, any time, any person with complete freedom. And the fascinating thing is, you already go there every single night. You just usually don't remember to notice that you're there. That's all lucid dreaming really is. It's not a special power. It's not something only certain people can do. It's simply remembering to notice, becoming aware inside the dream that you are dreaming. And in that moment of recognition, everything changes because once you know you're dreaming, you're no longer a passenger. You become the author. But before we go there, I'd like you to find a feeling first. Think of a time when you were completely absorbed in something, not thinking about the past or the future, just fully, vividly present. Maybe it was a moment of wonder, standing somewhere beautiful and feeling that quiet amazement that comes when reality is so vivid it almost doesn't seem real. Or maybe it was a moment of creative flow, when ideas were coming so quickly and so clearly that it felt like you were discovering something rather than creating it. Or maybe it was your own moment, a time when you were so present, so aware, so alive that everything around you seemed brighter and more detailed than usual. Find that feeling, your word for it, and let it come back into your body now. Notice what it does to your senses when you're fully present like that. Colors seem richer, sounds seem clearer, your body feels more real, more here. That's the feeling we want, because that heightened awareness is exactly the quality of mind that recognizes a dream from inside a dream. Let that feeling grow now. Let it brighten, not just expand, but intensify. The way turning up the brightness on a screen makes everything more vivid, more detailed, more clear. Let your awareness itself become more vivid, more present, more luminous. Good. Now, I want to tell you about doors. Have you ever noticed in a dream that buildings have doors that don't quite make sense? A door in the middle of a field, a door at the top of a staircase that leads nowhere, a door that wasn't there a moment ago. Most people walk through these doors without thinking twice, because in a dream nothing seems strange. Everything is accepted without question. A purple sky? Fine. A talking animal? Sure. Your childhood home merged with your office? Makes perfect sense. And that automatic acceptance, that total lack of questioning, is what keeps most people asleep inside their dreams. They never stop to ask, wait, is this real? But you, tonight, you're going to start asking, not forcefully, not with effort, just with a gentle curiosity, a quiet habit of noticing. And here's how it works. As you drift off to sleep tonight, holding that feeling of heightened awareness, I want you to carry one small intention with you. Not a command, not a demand, just a quiet intention, like a seed you're planting in soft ground. The intention is simply this. Tonight I will notice something unusual in my dream. That's all. Not control the dream, not force lucidity. Just notice. And here's what often happens. You'll be in a dream, walking through some ordinary scene, and something will catch your attention. Maybe it's a door that shouldn't be there. Maybe the light is wrong, too bright, too golden, coming from the wrong direction. Maybe you'll look at your hands, and they won't look quite right. Too many fingers, slightly translucent, blurred at the edges. And in that moment, that tiny moment of noticing, a thought will arise. a clear, quiet thought that cuts through the dream like a beam of light through fog. The thought is, I'm dreaming. And everything will become vivid. The colors will intensify. The details will sharpen. The dream will become more real than it was a moment ago, not less, because you're not waking up. You're waking up inside the dream. Your body stays asleep. Your awareness becomes lucid, clear, present. And now you can explore. You can walk through that door and discover what's behind it. You can look up at the sky and choose to float toward it. You can ask the dream a question and see what it answers. Because this is your space, your creation, your canvas, and you are fully, beautifully, consciously aware inside it. And that feeling you found, that heightened presence, it's your anchor. Whenever the dream starts to fade, whenever things start getting fuzzy or you feel yourself losing awareness, come back to that feeling. Let it brighten you again. Look at your hands. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice one small detail, the texture of a wall, the color of the sky, the sound of your own breathing. These small acts of noticing are what keep you lucid, what keep you present, what keep you aware inside the dream. You know, Erickson understood something profound about the boundary between waking and sleeping. He knew that the conscious mind and the unconscious mind aren't as separate as people think. They're more like two rooms in the same house, with a door between them that's usually closed, but it doesn't have to be. Lucid dreaming is simply opening that door, standing in the doorway, being in both rooms at once, conscious and dreaming, aware and asleep. It's not a contradiction, it's a collaboration. And your unconscious mind is listening right now. It hears this intention, and it knows, because it's much smarter than your conscious mind gives it credit for, exactly how to make this happen. You don't have to engineer it. You just have to plant the seed and trust your deeper mind to grow it while you sleep. So let's amplify that feeling one more time. That vivid awareness, that brightness, that clarity, double it now. Let it become so strong that it feels like it could survive anything, even the transition into sleep, even the dissolving of your waking thoughts. This awareness is not fragile. It doesn't need wakefulness to exist. It can burn just as brightly in a dream as it does right now. And now, imagine a dream, any dream. Maybe you're somewhere beautiful, maybe you're somewhere strange. It doesn't matter. What matters is that at some point in this dream, you notice something, a detail that doesn't fit, a color that's too bright, a door where there shouldn't be one. And you think, with perfect clarity, I'm dreaming, and I know it. And the dream opens up around you like a flower, vivid, real, yours. And now, in a moment, I'm going to count slowly from 1 to 5. And when I reach 5, you'll have a choice. You can open your eyes feeling refreshed and alert and carrying this intention with you into your night. Or you can simply allow yourself to drift gently, naturally, into sleep and into a dream, carrying that luminous awareness with you like a lantern into a beautiful, unexplored room. Whatever you choose is perfect. 1. Beginning to become aware of your body, or beginning to let it drift, whatever feels right. 2. That feeling of vivid presence, still with you, still bright, whether you're coming up or going deeper. 3. Halfway now.